So in this video I've extended our previous program to include another country, and rather than store countries in simple variables, I'm storing them now in an array to show you what kind of sort of sophisticated structures you can start to build up. So we've got our class called country here with our three data items as before, the name, the area and the population. Here we've got our main method, but rather than simply having a new country with a name, in this case Wales, I've created an array of countries. You can have arrays of any kinds of data you want in Java, so it doesn't have to be strings or integers, it can be anything. So rather than saying Wales equals new country here, I'm basically storing in the 0th element of the array the data for Wales. So the first line is we're actually making a new one, and then in the next three lines we're setting the name, the area and the population. And down here I've done the same for another country. Okay, I've done it for Greece, which has again got an area and a population from Google. Now, because I put them in an array, I can use a loop to print them out. Okay, and I'm just in this case just printing out name and area. I'm not printing out population. And if I run these, you can see we get here the name of the country and its population. Right, well, okay, that's fine, but something else we might want to know is that if we've got the area and the population, we might want to know the population density. How many people are there per square kilometre? Now I'm using integers here, which means it's integer arithmetic, so it's going to round, but that'll be fine for now. So I'm going to actually decide to put in a message here. And plus, and that's going to go on to the next line, because it's going to be a bit long. I'm going to do dot population, and we're going to divide that by dot area. So that should give us the population densities of these two countries. And it does. You can see that actually Wales is about twice the population density of Greece, but despite the fact that Greece has a much larger population, but of course Greece is much larger as a country, so that makes sense. Now, the thing about this, the thing we don't like about this, is that we are essentially computing something here that is based on data that entirely belongs to a particular country. Now, this is the kind of thing we've been doing so far in programming. It's the kind of thing that most programming has done through most of history. We have data and then we apply code to it. That's what we're doing here. We've set up these two countries, Wales and Greece. We've given them some data, names, areas and populations, and then when we want to work something out from them, we're going to work it out by saying, okay, go and give me the population of country I, give me the area of population I, of country I, and I will divide the two and I will calculate the density. But the density of population is something that really strictly belongs to the actual country itself. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to extend this to include population density as a piece of data in here.